Welcome back to the Superior Comic Show YouTube. I'm the host Peter, and I'm coming with you today with a new video. Finally putting some other content up other than the shows and shorts. You notice I don't have my flashy background up. I'm in a rush to get a video done. I didn't want to let this pass. So it's just the kitchen and my friends here. My friend here brings up the topic of the video. But before we get into that, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get us to 350 and we can do a giveaway. Also, head on over to TikTok at Superior Comic 16 and follow us there once we get to 1,000. I'm also doing a giveaway, and there's also some good content over there, I think. I'd like to hope. Anyway, yeah, today's video is on the Sony-Verse. So, Aaron Taylor-Johnson has been announced as Kraven in Sony's upcoming Kraven The Hunter movie. Now, while yes, okay, fair enough. If he beefs up a little bit, he could be a great casting. He put on the Russian accent pretty well in the MCU, so here's hoping that works out well. But I personally think, and there's going to be a lot of disagreement here, that the Sony-Verse is doomed to fail. And there's one overall reason for that, and that's this headless guy here is not in it. Venom already started off on a negative point for me because they didn't have the origin story of Venom the way I remember. And yes, he's not my Venom, he might be a whole new generation's Venom, and that is fantastic. If that's what people love, if that's what people want to go to, and it ends up succeeding, yeah, fantastic. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna be petty or get annoyed at people enjoying a different adaptation of a character than I do. That would be gatekeeping, and I'm not with that. But yeah, let's go on why I think it's going to be a short enough video. I'm hoping about 5-6 minutes, so I don't take up much of your weekend. Venom is the only one I can see actually doing well without Spiderman. Okay, the first movie was hit and miss with a lot of people, but it done okay. So much so it's getting a sequel. Venom has had storylines without Spider-Man. He's more of an anti-hero in these movies, which he became as time went on. He started off as a villain and became an anti-hero fairly quickly compared to other characters. So Venom could work alone. If his origin was there, I said I'd love it if they had the OG origin. Kraven, Morbius, all these other movies that Sony are pitching to, in my opinion, just keep the rights away from Disney, they don't work without Spider-Man. Venom has a lot of storylines. He has Lethal Protector, there's Agent Venom. You can go into a lot with Venom. But with Kraven's last hunt is the pinnacle of Kraven's storytelling. It is his Dark Phoenix saga. X-Men has Dark Phoenix saga and God Loves Man Kills. Kraven has Kraven's last hunt. That is his main story. That is, if you ask someone what should I read to get to know Kraven, Kraven's last hunt will always be up there. If you ask someone what are your favourite Spider-Man comics, I'm sure Kraven's last hunt will be in there in the top 10 for the majority of people. And that's why I don't see it working. Now, Sony have gone all out. They've got some big names. They've got Tom Hardy, Woody Harrelson, Jared Leto, now Aaron Taylor-Johnson. They are going all out with the cast, and I think that will carry it for a lot. Like, Tom Hardy is fantastic. I don't see him as my Eddie Brock, but fair enough. He's a fantastic actor. Woody Harrelson is Woody Harrelson. He's outstanding. Jared Leto, I'm hit and miss with Jared Leto, if I'm honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I've said it before. His Joker just didn't really appeal to me. And Jared Leto was an actor himself. Yeah, listen, that's for a different day. And now Aaron Taylor-Johnson. I loved Aaron Taylor-Johnson as Quicksilver. I thought they were very rushed in getting rid of him out of the MCU, but I understand there was some rights things going on. And honestly, I loved him in Kick-Ass too. So I think he's a good choice. Now, to be honest, good choice. I wouldn't say great or perfect. Personally, my choice, I was hoping to see Kraven in the MCU sooner rather than later, and I was hoping maybe a Jason Momoa to play Kraven. Or even, listen, this is going to cause some controversy probably. The Rock the Dwayne Johnson. I think it'd be fantastic. He's a big bulky dude. Kraven's a big bulky dude, takes no prisoners, but I do think Momoa would have been the perfect casting. Now again, fan cast don't go anywhere. Fan cast till the cows come home. But for these reasons, I just don't think the Sony-Verse is going to take off the way they want it to. I think Sony are going to get their money from the MCU Spider-Man movies with that deal with Disney and Marvel, and from their Into the Spider-Verse movies, because I will fault them. I've given out with Sony before in the past, even though it's just business over the whole Spider-Man thing. But Into the Spider-Verse was epic. It's literally it's gone to the top of my favorite animated movies of all time, and now they have a second one coming out on a possible spin-off. Sony will get their money there. This Sony-Verse, and I've said it before, I've been commented on many people's TikToks and many people's YouTube videos saying this. They made the deal to give Spider-Man over. That was it, just Spider-Man. They're keeping all the villains. We've gotten Vulture and Mysterio, who are, yes, well-known Spider-Man villains, but they're not exactly A-list. They're not exactly Venom or Carnage or Kraven. Sony giving Marvel Spider-Man and the MCU Spider-Man, but keeping all the A-list villains, is basically they gave Kevin Feige a bat, but kept the balls. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? They gave him the bat and kept the balls. They gave him the football and kept the nets. You know what I mean? They gave him the cigar and kept the lawyer. It's very hit and miss with Sony-Verse. Thankfully, Feige knows what he's doing, Marvel and Disney know what they're doing, and we've gotten a fantastic Vulture in Michael Keaton, and we got Jake Gyllenhaal as an outstanding Mysterio, very modernised. So that, for those reasons, I'm happy because it will bring some much needed attention to these older or non-A-list villains that newer comic readers might not be familiar with. And that point, I'm all for it. But I said on TikTok before, there was a perfect chance to introduce Venom post-blip in Infinity War. Spider-Man was in space, it was there for the taking. Unfortunately, with rights and this contract, it wasn't able to be. Spider-Man's identity has been revealed. Perfect opportunity to bring Kraven in. But it's just not happening. My video won't make a difference. Sony aren't going to watch my video and go, hey, this kid from Dublin, Ireland said we should probably give all the villains to Marvel too and just reap the rewards of what they're doing. I think that's a great idea. Let's do it. Yay. No, they're not going to do that. I'm just some kid with not that many followers talking comic books on YouTube and other social media platforms. This is just my opinion. I don't expect this to make a difference. I just hope that maybe some of you watched it and, sorry, there's a bird there. I just hope some of you watched this and maybe agree with me or maybe disagree with me and want to get into a polite debate. Well, overall, I hope maybe you subscribe and come back for more content because I really like doing these videos and mention Vulture once. Anyway, I really like doing these videos and I really like interacting with everyone on the channel and over on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and TikTok. So yeah, I'd hope you go and follow me and subscribe here and join the Superior Club. Yeah, I thought I had more to say about it. So with that being said, no matter what, we're all comic fans, no matter what adaptations we prefer, no matter our differences of opinions, no matter who's our favourite character or who's our favourite company, remember, we are all Venom. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe.